What's happening, TikTok? Good morning, good morning. We are outside of my house. We're chilling. We got our good old cup of coffee. Big Day sent me the matches for WCW Road Wild Tuesday, so excited about that. He wants to thank everybody for all the views he's been getting on YouTube, even on here. He's like, they're low on here right now, but they're going to build up. I know they are, just like they are on YouTube. He's got one match, and I think it's a tag title match. He's got up to over 300 views of that match. He's like, dude, that's makes him so proud. So he wants to thank you guys. But we're here to start our day the perfect way with a good old cup of coffee. So let's start at TikTok. TikTok, that is just so good, so good. Let me take another swig. Hold on. TikTok, that is just so good, so good. But we're chilling here in the morning. We got the stars of the TikTok. I'm about to flip the camera. As I said, we got the stars of the TikTok. We got Nugget over here. And in the yard, she's patrolling it. I think she's looking for a spot. But there's Gravy. If she is, we're going to get away from her because we don't want to see that on TikTok. There's Gravy and Nugget. They're just chilling, chillaxing, having them a good old time. Nugget, you going to go down the yard? Say, nope, Dad, I'm patrolling the yard. Well, the porch, the deck right now. But we're just chilling. Yep, Gravy's doing her some business. So we, of course, don't want to see that. That's her time. She's doing her some me time. We're not messing with that. But there she is. Hold on, she's done. Don't want you guys to think I'm just favoring Nugget. But, nope, Gravy's the girl's down there. She just got done with her business, She's looking at you like, what's up, TikTok? Just chillaxing, Daddy got his Big Daddy matches, so he's about to read you guys off those. But there, we're just chilling in the yard. Oh, giving each other shakes. Gravy, get away from there. She's sniffing his butt, making sure that's their brother. But there's the stars of the TikTok, Gravy and Nugget. But as Gravy said, TikTok, got my matches, so about to read them off to you guys. And we, of course, got to start our day the perfect way. But anyway, Road Wild. He has match one. He's like, okay, these two competitors both won singles matches on a couple pay-per-views. One won it at the first pay-per-view of the where we came back at the Great American Bash, and I think even the Giant won at Bash at the Beach, or at the Great American Bash. But no, he didn't. He won at Bash at the Beach. But anyway, the two competitors are Sting versus the Giant, and the winner of this match will go on to the main event and face Jeff Jarrett for the WCW World Championship. Because he's like, okay, both of these competitors came to Big Daddy and said, look, we both just got big wins. But Giant's got kind of a bigger beef with him. He's like, look, I just beat Randy Savage, Macho Man Randy Savage, who just challenged for the title at the Great American Bash, and I beat him at Bash at the Beach. Why shouldn't I just be next in line to get a title match? Big Dad's like, you guys both got a point. I'll put you guys in a one-on-one match at the beginning of the pay-per-view. Winner of that will be going on to the main event and facing Jeff Jarrett for the title. So, big stipulations for that match. The winner between Sting and the Giant. Winner goes on to the main event to face Jeff Jarrett for the WCW World Championship. Match 2, you got the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Just singles match this time. We don't have an exciting six-man ladder match, which was really cool to see at the Bash at the Beach. But let's get back to one-on-one competitors. You got match 2, as I said, the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. You got Jushin Thunder Liger versus Juventud Guerrero. Exciting match right there. Exciting match. Match 3, you got the debut of custom character. This guy messaged me a while back. He said, make me a character for it. And I was like, okay, dude, sorry it took a couple months, but you're back. You're on here. You're making your debut. The Iceman. And he is facing Vampiro. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Match 4, you got the WCW Women's Championship. You got Mona, who is Molly Holly. but she went by Mona in WCW. So she is facing our WCW Women's Champion, Brandy J. She's going for defending her title. Gravy! Okay, and then match 5, you got the Extreme Rules tag team match. You got the brothers, Tim and Nate Davis versus the Unlikely Alliance, Bill Burns and Ryan J. So we're going to have a winner in that match, and it's not going to be by count out. It's not going to be a no contest either. Match 6, you got the WCW Television Championship. You have Booker T versus Shane Helms, who just won the title. Shane Helms beat Sid Vicious last month, so Booker T, though, is a multiple-time TV champion, so we'll get it here on this one. Okay, match 7, you have Barry Windham versus Steve McMichael. I think that's more for in line of the next competitor for the United States Championship, but I'm not sure. Big Day hasn't really told me anything. All right, match 8, you have the WCW tag titles. As I said, match 8, you got the WCW tag titles. You got Vicious and Delicious, which is Buff Bagwell and Scott Norton, versus the champions, Bret the Hitman Hart and the British Bulldog, who just took it away from the Outsiders last month. So, exciting news, exciting news. Match 9, we don't have anything really lined up for that one yet, so that's going to be yeah. I guess he's got to get match 9 still. Fill it out. Match 10, you have the WCW United States Championship match. You have Ric Flair versus the Great Muta. Okay, champion, of course, is the Great Muta. So, Ric Flair's trying to take the U.S. title back to the Four Horsemen. Then match 11th, you got the Davis boys, Trenton Colton Davis versus the Dancing Fools, Alex Wright and Disco Inferno. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So, match 9, he's still got to get what's happening there. Match 12, though, he has the WCW World Championship, and that's the winner of the first match between Sting and the Giant versus Jeff Jarrett for the title. So pretty exciting, pretty packed road wild, but, you know, as I say, you just got to get that match 9 figured out of what he's doing, because, yeah, he skipped one right there. I see what he did. Or if that's the whole card, that's a good card. But I know he's probably wanting one more match at least, because he has 12 matches on there, but you know, but anyway, Tic Tac Dogs went inside, Brandy got him out. Brandy got him in because they were going a little crazy. But you guys all take it easy, stay safe, stay awesome like you guys always are. Keep watching Big Day's matches though. Later, bye. TikTok, that is just so good, so good. Later, bye.